Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon with another episode of DC Universe Online. This time we're looking at episode 37, Birds of Prey on the live server. And I'm going to go through the open world with some tips, because we now have some practice and some more information on the most efficient way to do this. So I'm going to pick up the free mark from Canary. And then we've got 3 quests.
Nobody ever thinks about the poor animals.
Airborne pheromones are intensifying people's basic instincts. Regular folks.
Lex is a madman, but he's a genius-level delegate. I'm willing to bet he's working with organized crime gangs.
So my opinion on this is now that I've done this a few times, it's actually sometimes more efficient than Thanagar. So it's definitely comparable. One of the things that makes it more efficient is that they're the same 3 missions every day. You're not going to get the randomness. So like if you're in Thanagar or some other location that has random missions, like some days might be faster than others, but in Birds of Prey Metropolis, it's the same every day. Now there are going to be some variety within each mission, and I'll go over what we should be hitting. So if you just began this episode, I'm going to be hitting Harley's quest first, which is Animal Rescue. I think for like speed, these lions are faster simply because they're all on ground level and there's a lot of them. But what you want to do in the beginning is try to lean towards the dog and the cat one, because there is a feat counter for saving the cats, and the dog and cat node are the same thing. If you want to see any of the test server videos, just click in the cards above. So as you can see, the lions are kind of everywhere. The dog and cat are going to be near the trees, and they will be marked by a white dot. So there's more lions, so you can see the dog and the cat here. The gorilla one really isn't efficient, but I mean, if you come across it, you might as well do it. Because for the amount of seconds here, you're only getting 1 objective. Counts as 4 though. A lot of these overlap, so ahead you'll see one of the poison ivy ones. For efficiency, for daily efficiency, you want to get these dispersal points, because that's all you have to do. You have to run and hit the dispersal points, and it'll do the ads for you for a total of 8. You could go out there and fight the ads, but that's going to take you longer for the same amount of credit. But for Ivy, you don't want to do those in the beginning, because there's a feat counter for the nodes above, which we will get to after we clear Harley. So I like to do Harley first because it's closest to the camp. And also you have to pick up this rifle for form change. So you kind of want to do that first so you can drop it. And this should do it. Drop the gun. Now, if you don't have the quest, the counters will still help you. Like, you can still pick up the objectives and they will count. So for Ivy, we're going to be looking for these nodes up here on the roof with the hired goons. Oddly enough, sometimes the dots don't match like what you're going for. So okay, so this one actually worked correctly. It was red first, and then you get the white dot for the blood root. The counter for the feat is the blood roots. So let's see, we got that gave us 5 points. So I think it's 3 for the blood root. and 1 for each ad. This is crossing over the Rider's mission. Okay, so this is the Huntress one. For this, I think the efficiency across the board is about the same, but the feat-based one is the Rioters, so you're going to want to hit these first when you first start the episode. There's a variety of others where, like, there's like smugglers, there's an armored car. Those give you a bit less points, but they go by quickly. The Rioters one takes the longest, because you have to hop over like the KO'd bodies and stuff. So that's another dispersal point for Ivy.
I'm coming for you.
Also, once you hit that, you could move on. It'll give you credit once you finish. But again, for the feat, I want to get those rooftop ones. You know, at least get a few of these per day. So I'm going for, I'm not really forcing the feat, but I'm making sure I get a little bit a day. Now these weapon cases they're worth more than the Rioters, so you're going to want to try to prioritize those. Although, like, if you knock everyone out, there's no timer, so you can just take your time and get everything. That might actually be the better strategy, because like with that one, I missed one of the weapons. Here's an example of the armored car. These don't count as the Rioters for the Rioter feat, but for the daily, this one does go by faster because it's I think it's 4 ads, and then you interact with the truck for some extra points.
Thanks, I can handle
So yeah,
it from
truck
here.
is worth 3. I actually kind of like this point system. I mean, it looks incorrect in the beginning because you're used to everything counting as 1, but psychologically it makes it look like things move by faster because things are worth more than 1 point. So, yeah, so this one is going to complete. Gonna go up on the roof for more blood roots. And also, again, referring to the test videos in the cards, the lowest quest is the bounty, which is a weekly, and Jimmy Olsen is a one-time quest, so that one does not repeat. It's sort of like a pointer or a bonus mission. And that is it for the dailies.
Thanks. That's a few more criminals getting the punishment they deserve.
Thank you. Keep this up, and I'll owe you one.
Hooray! Thanks for saving our furry friends.
So this is a comfortable amount to do for the episode. Especially, it's going to definitely speed up once those 3 counter feats are done, because then I'll be free to hit the more efficient ones. I won't have to go onto the rooftops to get Ivy. All I'll do is just go to this dispersal points for 8 points, and you don't even have to fight for most of these. The only mission you're battling for is the Huntress one. On the villain side, you don't get the Huntress one, but it's similar. You get the mission from Catwoman instead. But it's pretty much the same. You're going to hit the same node for the Rioters, but the other ones vary a little bit. but for Ivy and Harley, they're the same exact thing on both sides. Okay, hope this helps you out, and thanks for watching.